Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of our Animal Crossing New Horizons Let's Play. Even though I got this game in early 2020 when it released, I haven't really gotten interested until recently. That is why I've chosen to have a Let's Play with you guys. During this Let's Play, we would customize our island, meet new villagers, and ultimately build this town from the ground up. Right now, I am currently in the process of building the Nook's Cranny, aka Timmy and Tommy's furniture shop. So without further ado, let me give you a small island tour before collecting the resources. Now this right here is my current residence. To be honest, I'm actually happy we started the playthrough tonight. What better way to start than the Aurora
Borealis.
Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to say. Please ignore my linguistic mispronunciation. Now let me give you a small rundown of my home really quick. You see we have a fireplace, a sink, an unglazed dish set on an outdoor table I bought at the ATM. I also have the tea cozy sent through the mail by, of course, the player's mom. I also have that small cooking thing I brought outside. I also have this crafting bench with a, clay, a lamp, and I think later on in the playthrough I may move this to the backyard. So later on I may end up customizing my home with you guys. Using the custom designs app, I also made my own island flag. Now you see right here it looks like a compass with a cross. I actually modeled it after the NATO flag, so I'll dive into it later, but now let me show you the interior of my house. Now with all honesty you guys, the side I'm looking at right now is kind of ugly. So I hope that in this playthrough with you guys, we'll be making a better home. But for now, I'm just showing you what I have so far. So later on, we could see how much we improved. Now you see, we have this Happy Home Academy pendant I put on the wall. I kept my pineapple shirt on the wall as a small souvenir. I have this rattan wardrobe. I am Filipino, and I am familiar with rattan, since a lot of things are made with it. And I have this exercise bike that I sadly can't use. This is probably why so many Animal Crossing characters are round. They don't use the exercise equipment they bought in the first place. But anyways, sorry for my little rant there. I also have my sleeping area right there. And this right here, I want it to be my living space, but unfortunately, I don't have a sofa yet, or a couch. So I just did the budget decision and put those two director chairs next to each other. I do have the Rincon, but unfortunately not the Switch yet. I do have that TV and a small flower. There's a water dispenser there. And I think I could reorganize this later. Hopefully make it like an actual living space. Now I also think it's ironic that they sent me a Joy-Con without a Switch. I do have that study area over there. I plan on editing it later. But I do have a fossil, a pen stand. In my actual room I actually have a world map on the wall in front of my desk, so it kind of pertains to the real world there. I have a guitar I don't know how to use. I also have an incense stick. I have my flag right there. Like I said earlier, I modeled it after the NATO flag. And I named my island Expedition Island. That's the name of my island, so since I named it Expedition Island, might as well put a compass, because that's what explorers use. I also have these carpets I got from Sahara. Now what I like about that character design is that Sahara is a camel. In the Sahara Desert, they use camels as transportation. But what I also don't find fitting is that the country that's famous for rugs is Persia, which is Iran. Iran isn't in the Sahara Desert, so a kind of inconsistency there, but still, I like this globe carpet I bought from her. And I also kind of like my living space right there. I do plan on getting a bigger bed. I do have my radio there, a sea angel, and I live in California, so I have a lot of coastal stuff here. We really like the beach here in California, and that's why I put that shell wreath on top of my bed. I also have the red van slip-on you get in the beginning of the game right next to my bed. So yeah, that's my house right now. So hopefully later we can edit it, but for now, let's get into the main focus of the video, collecting materials for the Nook's Cranny. Now here we are at the airport to get resources from another island. One minor detail that has been bugging me was how cartoonishly small the wings of the Dodo seaplanes are. Now there's this realistic flying game called War Thunder. If a plane like this tried to fly in that game, it probably would go something like... Now with that being said, Time to colonize and exploit, peacefully collect materials. Yes, totally not ruin another person's island. Rather just, collect and exploit natural materials. I wonder how the fight is gonna be. So after a successful landing, ooh, is that a chicken? Well, let's see if he can join our island. So before we get our iron for the shop, let's go ask that guy right there if he wants to be a resident. Her name is Gladys. Now the national animal of France is also a chicken, so hopefully this guy doesn't surrender if our island gets attacked. Yeah, I'll let you join under one condition. You do not surrender, especially if the Germans attack, okay? Good. Now I'm using this trick right here where you dig 2 holes in order to harvest more materials. Now I've prayed to the iron gods in hopes of getting all the iron we need for the Nook's Cranny. So without further ado, let's try our best to harvest everything that we need, alright? So.
Yo! Ah! Oh my god!
Yes! So, I have all the iron that I need right now. I've already donated all the wood that Tim and Tommy need. So really, iron is the last thing left. So why don't we take our extremely non-aerodynamic plane back home? I'm sure it would be a peaceful flight back, right? Best pilot in the world. So anyways you guys, here I am delivering all the iron they need. And I think it's now our responsibility to choose where the Nook's Cranny goes. So now I'm gonna try to find the perfect spot for a nice furniture store. Or basically, their version of IKEA. So I think I found the perfect spot to build the Nook's Cranny. Now, right now I am right behind Muffy's house. Now if you've seen the screen earlier, the loading screen, you might have seen a Kid Cat. So those are my 2 current villager residents, Kid Cat and Muffy. So I don't think they'll mind if Nook's Cranny is right behind Muffy's house, because it's a pretty, pretty major distance away from it. Let me try to imagine it. To be honest, that actually looks pretty good. You have enough space to roam around, right next to the river, so I might as well check with Tom Nook to see when it will be built. So anyways you guys, I checked with the Nooks right here, and apparently it won't be built until tomorrow. Mostly because their boss is lazy. And while it's being built, I thought, why don't I show you around the island? Now I ended up building this second snowfolk, and I think I might show you the first one as well. Now, since of course it's technically their birthday when you build them, I gave them some cake. So why don't I show you the second one as well? Now here's my first snowman right here. Now it's just called Snowboy. I gave him 2 cakes for his birthday, and I don't think he'll mind sharing it with his other friend right there, so I'll take the log over there. Hopefully the other snowman likes that flavor. Then we go right here, and yeah, let's celebrate his birthday. Let's give him a cake, the Yule log. Also, this Yule log was sent to me in the mail, so hopefully it was cooked with homemade perfection. There you go. Now let's get for a nice birthday picture. Let me move right here, and to be honest, this is my favorite filter right here. Really brings out all the colors. There you go. That's our birthday celebration. So hopefully he enjoys his cake. What? Slingshots break too? What is this, Breath of the Wild? Everything breaks in Breath of the Wild, including the arrows and the bows. So, I guess everything is a Breath of the Wild ripoff now. At least I got that vacuum. That's an awkward trade-off right there. A slingshot for a vacuum. So anyways guys, while we're waiting for the Nook's Cranny to be completed, I thought maybe I should make this nice hangout spot at the beach. So it's a nice place to chill, either at night or in the morning. I made clay. Sorry, I used clay, not made it. I used clay to make that unglazed dish set, as well as the pitcher, so you could have a meal or a picnic at the beach. I used those 2 chairs over there, so you could relax. And I also plan on maybe adding a hammock or something between those 2 palm trees. Overall, it's a nice place to hang out, so why don't we sit here and wait while the Nook's Cranny is being completed. So you guys, it's the new day, and now it's time to attend that ceremony, the opening ceremony for the Nook's Cranny. Alright you guys. Perfect time to start off our playthrough with the grand opening of the Nook's Cranny. To be honest, this is probably going to be my most visited shop. Welcoming to our dedication ceremony. This is a nice ceremony. I like the music. Expedition truly started as a desert island. There simply wasn't much here, but now, slowly beginning to develop thanks to the tireless efforts of, well, everyone really. Yup, everyone. I totally wasn't the one who gathered all the materials. Thank you, Expedition. I like the name I chose for my island. Gives that nice explorer vibe. To be honest, Tibby and Tommy were my favorite characters. Well, are we gonna throw a party or something, or... Oh, it's my turn for the speech. I'd say we're all amazing. Yep, even though I was the one who collected all the stuff in the first place. But anyways, we all did our part. I mean, they're the ones who built it after I gave it to them, so it's a good thing that, you know, they're not lazy. Oh yeah, time to record this moment. 3, 2, 1, and... Thank you all. That was a nice, wholesome moment. Now I think it's time to look at what's inside the Nook's Cranny. Who's this? Is that Sonic? What? I thought this was made by Nintendo, not Sega. But anyways, she might have her own shop, which may be cool. And yeah. When this Sonic ripoff is gone, hopefully we could buy some nice furniture that I can't craft. So you guys, I'm back here in the house, and I bought some new furniture. So hopefully we could, you know, make our first step into making this look like a more organized and maybe a cleaner room. So first of all, I don't really like how my only tables are wooden end tables. So I did buy a student's desk, so hopefully I could organize it right here. Now if you can see right here, I actually made some changes to the layout of my room. First of all, I changed that other wooden end table in my study area to the student's desk I bought. So while I was at the Nook's Cranny, I bought a student's desk. So not every single one of my desks are just wooden end tables, because it gets annoying to see the same table every time. Especially how, you know, it's basically the only option I had until I finally found that student's desk. And I also moved my sea angel, or actually I think it's called a sea butterfly, over there next to my TV. So that's pretty nice. So anyways, wait. If my second snowman is dying, then that means... Oh no. What happened to my first one? No! He died. RIP, my first snowman. We'll have a funeral for him next time. He will be missed. What's this? A tambourine? Wait. Tambourine, floor gang.
What? You never played Tuber Simulator?
Main review. Floor gang.
There's nothing I really want today, but... What's this? KK Arab? Or this is KK Turkish? I mean, I know Turks and Arabs are different, but... You know, only one way to find out what this song sounds like. Anyway, you guys, earlier in the video, you might have seen these tables in the front of my house. Well, I decided to save space over here. I might as well use the space in my backyard. So you see I have the huge bonfire I could miraculously, turn on and off with my hands. I have a pear tree for shade when it's sunny. I have my cooking pot right there. And I also have these outdoor benches and this outdoor chair. I used that clay to build the unglazed dish set, the tea cozy, and I also have the other the tiki torch to keep us warm. So yeah, I like this nice place. Get to relax if it's night, or even if it's daytime. And I've also updated the beach hangout from earlier, so why don't I show you that. So as you can see here, you guys, I basically revamped it by buying that hammock over there. So whether it's sunny or it's nighttime, I could, rest here underneath the shade of these palm trees. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for reaching this part of the video. If you like Animal Crossing, please consider subscribing because we have future playthroughs planned for this series. I also plan on the next video building the Able Sisters clothing store, as well as inviting other villages to this island. Also, if you like Animal Crossing, Splatoon 2, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and Minecraft, please consider subscribing as well, because I have other projects planned for those games as well. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, I hope to see you again, and thank you. Also, share if you like this video. Bye!